Here we have angels and a time to love. So this Heavenly Traveler officially has a name, the Angels in Love Heavenly Traveler Journal. Let's go. Time to rock and roll it. We know what we're doing. We need to get some cardstock. The thing here is there are no rules, by the way, as to how to create your own journal. If you're here just to enjoy the beauty of crafting and hang out with me whilst I do this to relax your spirit, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we'll add, we're gonna do this again, or kind of ish, we think. That being said, I just need to mark this and come join me on the incredible spiritual journey, y'all. I better do this better. More like right there. Okay, let me cut this. And then, okay. I kind of go cowgirl on. There's not when it comes to creating these Heavenly Traveler journals, y'all, it's like, for me, oops, that's crooked. It's kind of like that wild, wild west. I don't really have a exact plan. I just do it as I go. So I have bought a lot of templates off of Etsy from other creators, and it's really awesome. But I have found that every book, like here, I get these books at thrift stores, and so I have to customize the flaps and the pages to the size of the book. And so I'm finding more and more that the templates really aren't working for me, unless because I love using old books. I love trash to treasure. I mean, who doesn't love this? I mean, and this old, like the paper inside here. Like I said, I'm not putting pockets there because I love that marble dipped paper. It's so pretty. Anyway, very nice. I digress. Let's see. So we're in the center point here, which this will go here, which means I need to mark this. So where my pocket. I'm going to do a flip-diddy-doo-dah right here. Flip-diddy-doo-dah. Let me show you how you can actually, if you don't have a scoreboard, if you don't have a scoreboard, not everybody has a scoreboard. What can you do how can you fold and kind of give those creases, okay? Basically, take a ruler and line it up as best you can, right? Kind of make it straight. Gotta get my head over it here. All right, and then just do like that, see? And then take your ruler, press it down. You see? You don't have to have fancy stuff, and so you can do the same thing on the bottom. You can take an old book, get some cardstock, and go to town. All you need is glue. So even if you don't have this fancy double-sided tape, you can use any kind of glue, Elmer's glue, whatever glue you have. Because I sell these, I want them to stay put. By the way, if you would like to purchase this book, it will be up on the Etsy shop when I'm done. My Etsy shop is theheavenlytraveler.com. Okay, this is where this is going to go, like that. So what I need to do is ink this, if we remember. And how do we want that to go? I think that'll be the flap for the pocket. Let's see if I have before I attach this here, so how that is like that, and that's like that. We're doing this one a little bit differently, obviously. Made that flap there. Okay. Let's see here. Make sure this is right side up. Going to, okay, I'm going to have to, hold on one second here. Crisis averted. I know what I'm doing here. I kind of lost it for a minute here, but I think I'm going to bring this a little bit shorter because this is going to have a flap over it on this side. Have you ever had those moments like, what the heckaroo am I doing? So, as this is the case, I'm going to go ahead and have a little bit of fun and just kind of trim this down randomly. Boom. And then go ahead and get this ready to go. It will make sense in a minute. All right. And let's see here. All right. Now I also need a flap to go over. So I'm going to, let's see here. We'll cut this the same width here. Go ahead and mark it. Y'all will see what I'm doing here just a second. I'm a shower. Okay, here we go. Oops, a little bit more. I'm cutting it off. There we are. Alrighty then. And then that's the same width. Going to go ahead and make my score here. So creating a journal like this is a lot of cutting and scoring and taping. Oh my. How, okay, so the deal here is I need to figure out, so I'm going to have that closed down over there. All right. They're all a little bit different. And let's see, how far over do we want this to flip over here? I really like that. I think I'm going to have it flip that much. Somebody cut it off right there. Where's my pen? Oh, pen, where are you? Boom. Okay, just to give it variety and personality, I'm going to go on ahead and cut this real quick here. Okay, now we don't need that anymore. Let's bring our book back over here. I'm going to corner around because I like doing that. Boom. Boom. I'll show you real quick here before it falls out of my head how I'm doing. Okay. I always like to ink it up. I never know what's going to show, so I'm just going to ink it all. I hope you're having a good day. Here we are in 2020. It's going to be Thanksgiving week. It is Thanksgiving week. So I've definitely been, in it. Yeah, this life. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep track of what I'm doing here, y'all. So there's no wrong way to create these beauties. Basically, this is kind of like a craft with me, but little tutorial where you can find if you have a little bit of a situation, you don't know what you're doing, take a pause. Because that took me a minute. I'm like, what am I doing? What's going on here with my journal? Not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing with that yet. So let me go on ahead and I do believe it's going to be closed down, but let's see. All right, let's figure out where we want to put this. Ta-da! Okay. Do-do-do. Sure. Hello. This flap goes here. All right, let's do that first before I forget what I'm doing. It's funny here. Okay. Let me grab my tape. Because you know what? Sometimes putting these journals together, if you're trying to somewhat duplicate pages, it gets confusing because, again, like I was talking about, I don't have a template. I'm just creating to fit this beautiful book. This beautiful old book. Trash to treasure. I'm also going to add a little bit of glue stick here, so that way, just in case I need a little bit of movement. Anywho, to-woos, let's get this up in here. And this one's going to go here. Hello. Hopefully I'm doing it right. Oh, dear. Come on, come on. Okay, that's a nice thing about adding the glue stick, y'all. Is, okay, dang it. It would be easier if I turned it this way. Okay, here we go. So this is the page. Down. I'm gonna go like that. Okay. Look, it's not exactly straight, but I can kind of straighten it like that. Let's see here. Yeah. It will do. Now we have this one here, which we're going to add to here. This is going to flip down here. I'm going to trim that off a little bit right there. No harm, no foul. There we go. Look at that, how I did. That is really not good. Here we are. Let's try to pull this back off again. Okay, now y'all are seeing this. One of the reasons why you add glue. Okay, let's try this again. This time around, I'm going to add, because I messed up, y'all saw that, I'm going to use a little bit of art glitter glue here over top of this, because this is just kind of like a heavy duty Elmer's glue, if you will. I got it offline. But you have to stick a little pin in here because, oh dear, come on, come on. So I'm trying to do that. My eyesight's like, oh, hello, not so good. Okay, so here we go again. Let's try to do a better job putting this page together. There we go. All right. Much better. Much better. Okay. There we go. Crisis averted. Now, once again, we're going to add this to, I'm trying to decide how I want this to be. Because, that is kind of like a little, that is little. What, I want to cut this down a little bit, okay? Like that. I'm going to show y'all here in a second what I'm going to do with it. I think it'll be pretty. We are going with the flow and just going to figure it out as we go along. No harm, no foul. Never really know how these are going to turn out. That's why they're unique, original, one of a kind. Just absolutely fantastic. I enjoy creating. There we go. So then I'm just going to add a little bit of this. Like I said, not really quite sure how this is going to be, but hey, why not? This is, I believe, going to be like a little tiny tuck spot. What do I mean by a little tiny tuck spot? I'll show you. So if I glue that down, things can go in here, right? So that's my plan. Gonna add this to here, right here like that. And, or this could be like that, y'all. Wouldn't that be pretty? I do believe so. Or it can be like this. How do we want it? Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's go on ahead and get the tape down here. And we'll decide it as we go along. As we put the designer paper on, that will tell us what to do. See, that's the neat thing about creating here, y'all. You noticed how I was getting lost. Wasn't quite sure what to do. And I just kind of let loose and said, okay, let's just start cutting and scoring and inking and see what we come up with. And that's exactly how these journals work. It just creation from my imagination. And one step at a time. I guess that's the way life is. One step at a time. You just, we try to plan ahead. We try to figure out everything. But really, it doesn't happen until that moment. It's, we create our lives one moment at a time. We do the best we can. And this year, most certainly, we've been doing the best we can. So now what I'm going to do is, I hope I have y'all in shot. I'm going to go ahead and line this up right there. Do my best, do the best I can to get it lined up. And, okay, and there we have that. So all we need to do is decide. First of all, we are going to be adding a magnet. I'm actually quite partial to this being the little surprise, actually, when you, or, oh my goodness, y'all. This could be the top flap here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the magnet here. And so it opens this way, because it's a little bit different. I like it. Okay. So I'm going to grab my little magnet here, because you definitely want to get your magnet first. And I'm hopeful that these two, let's see if I can get them to work. Oh yeah. It's all about where the sticky is. So I'm going to have to, I'm not going to pull that off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to glue it down. Oh, hey. Well, how about that? Hey, do you see that? That's actually, oop, there's other magnets here. Okay, quit goofing off. Let's get our magnet on here. All right. Keeping in mind, I'm going to center it-ish right there. Okay, and then, because there is, nope, we're going to work it out anyway. Let's glue this down. So I'm going to add a little bit of double-sided tape here, because I had to turn it around. And then see if we can get this to work. And close you. All right. Nice. We're going to put something down here. Do we have a poem that we put here? And then, what do we have in our love book? Okay. So let's go back to Time to Love here. I'm thinking that's what we need to do. Okay. Let's look at some of our poems. Kind of need A Way to Love and Peace. I like that one. Okay, let's see here. And let's take a look at that, how we want that. Okay. Yep. All right, we're going to cut this down right here. add that there. That'll be pretty. So let's ink it up. You know the drill. And there is no wrong way to go about doing this. We just want to make pretty. Grant, oh God, that your holy and, sorry, I have very poor eyesight, life-giving spirit may move every human heart. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, y'all. What do you think? Things just changed. It just changed. We just changed what we were doing. Right in front of your eyes. Beautiful. Super happy about that. Going to actually go for it. Today is the day of accidental crafting. Ta-da! So we're all about, oh, I did not get enough, did not get the glue on. That I can see right there, I missed. We don't want to miss. Boom. Uh-oh. Hello, accidental crafting, accidental creating. I love it. Oh, yeah. And I think that when you add it a little crooked like that, it gives it just that, in my opinion, I love it. Personality. Personality. I really like that. So, nope, I'm going to go ahead and do it that way too anyway. That's really a good, well, hell, do we want that? Okay, hold on. We got to chill out for a minute here. Oh, we have to figure out what we're doing here. I'm going to put some paper down right here. Need to do that. At the very least. Yep. Okay, move this out of the way. So we do still need to decide how we want this to look. And my opinion is, I would like to take some designer paper that I've been using in this journal. Let's see here. I've been using a paper pack. This is the paper pack. Tales of You and Me by Prima, by the way. It's an old one. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby, I believe, and got it for 50% off. So I'm going to grab some paper. I like some roses. Now, let's decide what side we want. What would look pretty? Do we like that? I really do. Let's go for it. So I'm going to mat this. I really do think that's pretty, but if we're going to be adding footings, what are we going to be doing here with that? There is no wrong way to do this, y'all. Worst case scenario. Let's at least cut it. Let's get it cut. Cut there first. And then we'll figure it out. And then we're gonna cut it about there. We'll figure it out when we come along to it here. Alrighty then. Alright, so it could be that one. I would really like to put, what are we going to put there? That really has to be that way, honestly. It has to be, because it's like obnoxious the other way around. Let's go ahead and glue this down, just because it's not going to be a tuck stop. It's not going to be a tuck spot. It's simply going to be a pretty, like, lacy feature. That's all it's going to be. And that's how that's going to be. And we're done with that. We are complete. And we're thankful for that. Okay. I'm really debating on what I want to do here. So, actually liking that like that. Okay. We're going to add that there. As a matter of fact, this will go here. Which side did I say this is going to be? Like that. It's going to be like this. Okay. All right. That's going to go there? Yes. Alrighty then. That being said, I am going to add, being that this was like a last minute situation here, y'all, check this out. Little bit of paper here. No, that's fold. No, not one that's folded. Okay. We're going to add some really pretty tea-dyed paper here. And it's going to go up to that edge here. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this on my cutter. Like that. Real quick here. Gonna can't go wrong. Y'all are gonna see how easy it is to make something pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and ink it up a little bit. Now I need it to stay down pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of tape right here. And a little bit of tape right here. I don't want it coming up, y'all. All right. Okie dokie. And then with that, I'm gonna pull this up in a second here. First thing I want to do is glue this down. So we'll add a little bit of this glue here. Oopsie. Deal. And then I'm gonna take this tape up. I'm sorry, the backing of the tape. There we are, double-sided tape. Here. Now we're gonna put this down here, like that. All right. There's a reason why. There is a good reason why we're doing that, y'all. Because this is going to go. So I'm going to take my 3-in-1 glue. You'll want a strong glue for this. But I'm going to glue this down to here. So I'm going to use this right here. Right. Come on, glue. Hello. There we go. We'll have to give it a second to dry. Right? That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Alrighty then. Let's put the So what I've done here is I've created a tuck spot here. And that's really neat because whatever you stick in here, it will stay because that magnet on the other side of here. Okay, so, and right here I'm going to put some photos. So what we need to do is we need to cover that right there too as well. And look, we have this piece that could go there. Yeah, we know what we're doing here. So there, that'll be pretty. Let's go ahead and give this a little swooshing here, just to go ahead and ink it up prior to gluing that down, making my life a little bit easier. I am using this Vintage Photo Distress ink. I just simply think it's going to, there we go. A lot going on here. All right, back to over here. Make sure we know where we're going to put it. Also make sure our pocket is, there we go. Okay, good. Now how we want to glue this down, I'm going to add some more of this 3-in-1 glue because it's pretty heavy duty. If I could just get it to come out. Okay, there you go. Sometimes, as I'm just showing y'all, there's a variety of ways you can glue these things down. I guarantee you this, once the stuff sticks, it sticks good. So, alrighty then. And that will go there. Super pretty. Super pretty. And it's okay. That's okay. See all that white showing there? That is okay. Because that's what the ink is for. It doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. It truly doesn't. Okay. Check it out. We're going to put some pretty poetry paper here. This is what we're putting right here, y'all. Okay. All right, done. And put this down to ground it. All right, that's going to go there. We need to get our glue stick. We are on our way, y'all. This is really coming to get... No, I put the glue on the wrong side. No worries, no worries. No worries. Have you ever done that? Don't you worry, it's going to dry. It's going to dry. And I'm not worried about it. It will be okay. Oops. Let's add this down. So we got plenty of time. And yep. It's okay. Oh, and I forgot to pull that tape up off of that. All right, see there? I forgot to do that. I'm going to do that right now. Because no sense in it being there. Right? There we go. So. Okay. All right. Who's covered with glue up to her elbows? See how that is? That we could actually, it could be like that. Or, I'm not really liking this. I'm going to cut it down, y'all. Check it out. It's not going to be that hard. Whenever you make a mistake, you can undo it. especially when you're working with paper, right? So I have some tools here that will assist me. And I'm just simply going to cut this off because I'm changing my mind here. I don't like that. Therefore, I'm going with it. I'm taking you off. You are bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello. And in that instant, and just like that, we still have a pocket, but that just kind of looked funky to me. And there you have it.